YouTube, yeah. Okay, so the name of my YouTube is a Black Atheist Rants. And what we're gonna be doing is we done with religion. Fuck religion. We about to eradicate religion. We getting rid of it. I don't want, see, you know, this is my first video. I ain't nervous. This shit, I've been doing this shit. Everybody who know me, I've been doing this shit. It's on YouTube now. But like I tell people, I'm not trying to change your beliefs. I don't want to make you become an atheist. Motherfucker, I'm trying to get rid of religion. Out of here. Eradicate it. Gone. Done data. It's over. This channel gonna blow up. It don't have no choice but to blow up. You know, you watching me, you like, what this nigga gonna do? What he doing right now? He just talking. Yeah, I'm just talking. I'm ranting. A Black Atheist Rants. That's why I came up with the name. Cause every day that's what I do. I talk, I rant, I talk shit about religion, and I'm just like, let me try to spread this. Let me try to spread this gospel. Let me spread this news. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the word out there to the people, man. But yeah, man, I know you religious, you love God, and you can't see none else but that. It's okay. I'm about to give you this work. You about to get this work. You think that's it, don't you? You think God is real and your religion is the true religion out of all the 5,000 religions? I know. I just gotta let's go. We're gonna go back. Hold on. So let me introduce myself. My name is Darius Isom, Memphis, Tennessee. I mean, you know, my background is my background. I was a Christian, a believer for 20 years. You know, I'm gonna say 20 years because before I came out the womb, they was already ready for me. They knew that they was gonna indoctrinate me before I came out. So I'm gonna say 20 years I was a Christian, even though I was, you know, since I was knee high, little baby, wham, been a Christian. And you know what? I was always skeptical, you know, and they was like, I know people say, well, that means you wasn't a real Christian. No, I was a real Christian. I went to church, I prayed, I did the whole 9 yards, the whole shebang. Everything that you do or they do as Christians, I did it. And I just wanted, you know, I'm one of those people, it's called a skeptic. I'm one of those people who, we question everything. We want to make sure everything is 100% right. We want to make sure everything that we're thinking, everything that we're believing is accurate. And me personally, I want all of my beliefs to line up with the facts about the universe. And so I remember like it was yesterday, I get goosebumps thinking about how quick it happened. Like I was in my philosophy class at Christian Brothers University, and man, 5 minutes into the class, I was done. Like I became an atheist the first day of my philosophy class. Like we just like I can't even explain how it happened verbatim, word for word. All I'm gonna tell you is I was a Christian when I walked in, and when I walked out, I didn't even know the term atheist existed. All I knew was I was done being a Christian. And I finally did some research on religion and Christianity. And, you know, like I said, religion in general. I finally did some research on it. And I was atheist I was atheist the first 5 minutes of class. I was done. After class, I went to my dorm and just dove in. But yeah, so here on Black Atheist Rants, I'm chilling. Let me sit up. Okay. Here on a Black Atheist Rants, you gonna get this work. I'm gonna just start off by saying fuck your religion, fuck your pastor, fuck your church, fuck all that shit. I don't give no fuck. I'm here to rant, man. If it get disrespectful, and that's just what it gotta be. But you come on this page, I'm trying to, and let me say this before I get too ahead of myself. You know, this is my first video. It's uncut, raw. I ain't editing shit. If I fucked up, I fucked up. I'm not changing it. This is the first video. We gonna keep it how it is. Okay, so think of me as a motivational speaker. Like I was telling my homeboys the other day. When a motivational speaker gets done speaking, no one at that assembly or event, no one tells him or asks him, what's the point of you talking to these people? They don't care. You can't change their life. Why you just want to let them do what they want to do? You know, when it comes to being an atheist, and I'll explain what an atheist is. When it comes to being an atheist, people always say, just let people believe what they want to believe. Let people do what they want to do. Let people think what they want to think. Why are you trying to change their life? Just focus on yourself. Don't worry about nobody else. They tell me that because I don't believe in God. But they don't tell these motivational speakers that. They don't tell these celebrities who trying to encourage others to do the right. They don't tell nobody else that. They only tell the atheists that because they want to be comfortable. They want to be religious. They don't want nobody. See, they okay with people going around and telling kids not to do drugs, don't gang bang, you know what I'm saying? Try to start your own business, try to invest your money. They want you, yeah. They want you to say all that. They don't tell you, man, just let that person be. Man, just let that person do what they want to do. They don't say that when it comes to money and how your life going and, you know, trying to get better, trying to do right, trying to stay on the right side of the law. They don't tell you leave people alone, stop trying to give them wisdom, and stop trying to encourage them to do right. But when it comes to me, you know, I'm an atheist, I get this all the time. Why do you care? Why you won't just let people believe what they want to believe? You know what I'm saying? Let them do them. They not hurting nobody. You might be right. They're not hurting nobody. But like I was telling my guys, I mean, religion in it of itself as a whole is bad. You may not be bad, but your belief system is a weapon. Your belief system is terror. It's poison. It's COVID-19 on steroids, because religion been around. COVID-19 religion is poison. Now, you may not think it's poison because of, you know, your personal experience. That's you. But as a whole, religion is a bad thing. Now, think of it like this. Let's say you meet a gangbanger. That person may be a good person, you know what I'm saying? Don't really, you know, they gangbang, but they don't, you know, actively rob, kill, steal, murder and stuff. They're a good person. Now, although they are a good person, we already know that majority of today's gang members they just out here, you know, killing their own kind, robbing their own kind, making their own, you know, bullying their own. Like, you might have one or two good gangbangers, but that doesn't mean that aspect of people, that, you know, that don't mean that gangbanging is good just because we got a couple good apples out the tree. No. Religion as a whole, I'm looking over there. Religion as a whole is a bad thing. It's not good. And, you know, I don't want you to think that these are my opinions, because one thing I don't do is I don't base my life off what I feel. I don't base my life off what I think. I'm going to go with the facts. And if we look up the definition of the word evil, if we look up the definition of the word harmful, if we look at the definition of the word bad, you look up those terms and you see the definition of those terms, and then you study religion and see what religion has done. How is it my opinion that religion is evil? How is it my opinion that religion is bad when the history of religion lines up with the definitions of those terms? This is not my opinion. My opinion on religion doesn't even matter. I'm gonna be ranting. This is a Black Atheist Rants, but these ain't my opinions. All this is fact. These are facts. In the words of the GOAT, status quo. These are facts. This ain't no. This not no opinion channel. You gonna hear people say, "Oh, that's just your opinion." No, it ain't. This ain't my opinion. I'm not. Don't like. I don't want to. Of course, I will give you my opinion and I will tell you how I feel about things. But I'm going with the facts first. And the facts are that if you do your own research and you look up your own religion and you see what has been done in the name of your God, in the name of your religion, you come back and tell me that that stuff is okay, that stuff is cool, that stuff is helpful and not harmful and not evil. Come on, man. This is my first video. I ain't even got in. I'm just trying to calm down. I ain't even got into it yet. It's the first video, but you already getting this work. But before I end the video, let me explain. Ooh, it's hot. Let me explain what an atheist is, and then this video will be done. This is just the first one. So, an atheist is simply one who lacks belief in a God. That's it. There are some atheists who. Let me go back. See, a lot of people think that atheism is a belief system. It's not. They think atheism is a religion. It's not. They think atheism is a cult or devil worship. It's not. When someone is an atheist, all they're saying is there is a God that is claimed to be real, and I reject that claim. That's it. Nothing else. You cannot say all atheists believe that evolution. No, all atheists don't agree with evolution. All atheists don't agree with everything. All atheists don't agree. You can be anything you want to be. Atheism is only about God. It's not about anything else. You can't, like, people like to associate. I mean, there are a lot of ideas that a lot of atheists agree on, but atheism is not just one set of beliefs. It's only about God. If someone asks, do you believe in God? Are you convinced that a God exists? If you say, I don't believe in God and I lack the belief in the God, you are an atheist. That's it. You cannot, there's nothing else. You can't say, well, all atheists are, you can't do that, because atheism is only about God. Now, if you are religious or you believe in a God or gods, you are a theist. Let me make sure I spell it right. Theist, theist, yes. Oh no, I can't spell that. But if you believe in a God, you are what's known as a theist. If you don't believe in a God, or if you lack belief in a God, you are an atheist. So think of the A as the prefix. The root word is theist. The prefix is A. When you put A, means not, or without. So theist is one with God, one who believes in God. Atheist is one who lacks belief in God, one who does not believe in God, one who is not convinced of a God. That's it. That's all atheism is. Theism is belief, a belief system, a religion, whatever you think. That's what theism is. Atheism is the exact opposite. You cannot say that not playing a sport is still a sport. No, that's not how that works. Football is a sport. Basketball is a sport. Sitting at home on your couch is not a sport. Christianity is a religion. Islam is a religion. Buddhism, whatever is 5,000. Whichever one you could think of, atheism is the opposite. So you cannot say being without religion is still it's not a religion. That's not how that works. But this is my first video. Tell me, critique. Give me some comments. Let me know, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Y'all take it easy. You're gonna get this work, man.